So let's talk about League One to kind of give you an idea on how this preview is going to be structured because we have 17 teams now. Rest in peace, Tormenta. We don't want to have a 2 hour to 2.5 hour long show. So we're dedicating roughly around 5.5 minutes to each team, a little more, a little less, give and take. So that's going to be kind of how we structure this so it doesn't get too long for the people who want to watch the full thing. So with that, let's go ahead and talk about our predicted table. For the USL show rankings, we had Omaha first, AC Boise second. We got Spokane Velocity third, Portland Hearts of Pine in fourth, Chattanooga Red Wolves come in fifth, Fort Wayne FC joins us in sixth, Greenville Triumph in seventh, and the defending champions, One Knox, are in the final playoff spot in eighth. The first to miss out are Alex's Richmond. We got Sarasota Paradise. Then we got Charlotte Independence, New York Cosmos, the Ford Madison, Corpus Christi, FC Naples, AV Alta, and with the wooden spoon is going to be Westchester SC. What do the fans think? Well, the fans and us are very different. With Portland in first, no bias at all. We have Omaha second, Spokane also in third. One Knox, the defending champions. The fans have them in fourth. Boise come up in fifth. Chattanooga in sixth. FC Naples in seventh. AV Alta in eighth in our final playoff spot. First team missing the playoffs is going to be Charlotte, then Fort Wayne, then Greenville, then Madison, then Richmond, then Sarasota, then Cosmos, then Corpus Christi, and in last with the wooden spoon is going to be Westchester. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get into the preview. The Red Wolves. Hey, you're not going to trick us this year. No free locker room material for you, Chattanooga. It's not going to happen. While they are another team that likes to announce late, and if you're looking at the screen, you're like, how can you place them fifth or sixth despite not having a left back or center back? I watched this team last week. They have a left back and a center back, just trust. And from what I saw, they looked pretty dang good. So we can get into that a little bit. But Alex, does moving to the back four and moving away from that back five fix their subpar ending to 2025?
I mean, it's possible. And I'm just gonna say, after the top four, I would say I'm gonna say it's like for me, it's an impossibility to predict anything beyond that top four. Like I've tried, and I have not put out power rankings this year because I cannot do it. This is the most equal I've seen this league in entire time I've been watching it. Outside of that top four. But yeah, Aaron Lombardi, he can play left wing, he can play left back, he can go up and down the pitch. He's a menace. He can score goals. I don't know who they're bringing in to actually play left back or center back, but with what they have right now, I think whoever they bring in, it's going to work out. The way they played last year and the way that they're coached and just the way that they play with chips on their shoulders all year. That they're, I definitely think they're going to be a dangerous team, and adding Ropapa Mensah, losing Declan Waters, I think is a huge blow in their defense. So I'm curious to see who they will replace him with. But I at this point, I think we all have confidence in Scott McKenzie to figure this out.
Yeah, when I watched them, it looked like they were kind of floating between a 4-4-2 and kind of not exactly a 4-1-4-1, but it was very much just, I don't know what else to call it besides the most British thing I've ever seen. And if you are someone like this, kind of follows tactics around, like they are just, it's the 4-4-2, and they're going to sit in, they're going to block absolutely everything. And when I say that, the underlying numbers are going to look awful on Chattanooga. They did last year, and that's okay. They're going to let you have 60 to 70% of the ball. You're going to have 25 shots, but they're all going to be from about 20 yards away or from the widest angle you've ever seen. anything that is in front of the box, in the box, is going to be blocked. They're like Smith is not going to be tested very, very often this year just because they are so structured at the back. From there, they have the Hernandezes, either on the left or right hand side. Ramos, Lombardi, quick as lightning. They are able to make things happen very, very quickly. And add Rapapa Mensah back to that equation. I'm very interested to see if this is if the super direct approach for this team is going to help them fix the woes of last year.
Yeah, and looking at this roster, like they're so flexible. You have Pedro Hernandez who can play striker, he can play right wing, he can play right back. And like you mentioned with Jason Smith, he's a good goalkeeper, and he won the Golden Glove last year, but he did not get goalkeeper of the year because like he faced so few shots compared to Sean Lewis. But he's still a good keeper. Like he's still solid, and having Ricardo Harris backing him up, I like that.
Is there anybody else in the league that you trust more in a PK shootout than Harris?
Yeah, probably not.
Besides,
From AC Boise,
Garcia.
Yeah.
Avi Garcia.
Yep.
Same thing, I guess. We'll get to him later with Naples. Lalo Delgado.
Yeah, Lalo Delgado.
It's those three, and those might be on your all-star team across the championship or League One.
Yeah, Serrano did not come back. Yep.
I'm really interested in if this team can do it again for a full 32, 34, one of the two. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see if they can do it for the full time because last year they were Players' Shield winners for much of the season until it all fell apart.
And I will tell you
what
these players are salty over not making it to the championship last year. I went to Knoxville to the championship game, and on the concourse I ran into Matt Bentley.
Really?
And he said, man, we should be here. We should be the ones out here.
I mean, they were so good for so long, but that 5-back just got figured out. Yep. Or like that 3-3-4-3 just got figured out. I wonder if having this as a second option, okay, the 4-4-2 is not working. We can go back to the 3-4-3 and have that flexibility. I do wonder if that's just going to provide another piece of ammo for them.
Yeah, and again, like this is another one I can't wait to see who they announce over the next few days. It's crazy that the season starts in 4 days. Like that's.
This is Central Valley Fuego, where they just announced the team on the starting lineup, and that's just how you find out.
Oh, this is not Central Valley Fuego by any means. I'm
not saying Chattanooga. I'm just saying it's vibes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just I was gonna say it blows my mind that it's like we're here. We're at the season is starting. So in the next few days, we're gonna see all the remaining roster decisions made.
Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think Chattanooga could potentially run it back.